Sugar, go on, do it.
Okay, hello gamers, hello, welcome back. No, we're not shaving off the head. We're shaving rugs. I finished Kirby. Let me show you old Kirby versus new Kirby. We got old Kirby, and we got new Kirby. He's so much happier. So much happier. No hat. No hat on a Thursday, and then I ripped the back off this one. Whoosh. Because I wanted to see what kind of job they did, and they did a good job. They did a pretty good job. It is extremely sticky. They use the worst kind of fucking glue. IMHO. IMHO. Now you're sad. I lied. I did not lie. We are shaving. I never said what kind of shaving. Okay. Let's get into the... It's gonna show. It's gonna show. There we go. Hey, and it's wide. Okay, cool. Okay, should we do... Shy Guy? Or should we do, what's his face? No fish cam? What do you mean no fish cam? There's fish cam. You a freaking wire, dude. Like the lighter blue eyes of the old Kirby. Does he have lighter blue eyes? Yeah, he does have a little bit lighter blue eyes. That's okay. That's okay. They'll lighten it. They are blue.
Very generous, I must say.
What the fuck? Dark with the 10 subs. Thank you, Dirk. Jesus, so early. So early. He got into it. Thank you, Dirk. Well, you get your fish now. What's on the magic wheel? The wheel is eventually going to be for just random shit. But right now, there is as like workout stuff. We're not doing that yet. We're not doing that. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. But one day. One day. I'll just remove it. I'll remove it for now. Jack, bro, I
It's
just started.
quartering time.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'll go grab them. They're on Robin right now. They're on the Robin right now. Let me go grab them. Maybe I'll grab the Robin while I'm here. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So many things. So many things on top of everything. He's looking good. Robin is looking good. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Missy's freaking out. Missy's petrified. Okay, we've got the Robin. Floppy down there for now. Yeah. We'll do some flexing. Oh, 1. Oh my god, Filbert, 2. 3. Filbert, no. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Oh, man, that one really felt that time. Really felt that in my biceps. Robin is looking pretty cute. Pretty cute. He's a little dirty. We'll clean him up, though. We'll clean him up one day. One day. We'll get there. Oh, okay. All right. Good night, Filbert, in case you fall asleep during your sentence. Okay, your workout stuff? You manifested it. God damn it. Subs are on sale. Oh, fuck. Looks fresh. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know what that's gonna do. Look at that. You're shaving the beard? No. Peter, no. No, Peter. Peter, we're shaving. We're shaving the rugs. We're shaving the rugs. Okay. Should I do Shy Guy? Or should I do... What the hell was this? What the hell was his name? It's not clickbait. It's not clickbait. It's the reality. It's the reality. Oh, the new Kirby. Yeah, the new Kirby's fresh as hell. Bop! Also, this is 60 hertz or 60 FPS. I don't know if I want to do that. Hey, Real Deck! Tooth-shaped cat. I guess it is a little toothy. I guess he is a little toothy. That is actually the only. This one is actually, I mean, relatively sold. In theory, it's sold. Just as much as this one sold. Raven is looking good. Don't know the cat's name, but it's cute. So true. So true. He's not done yet. He's not. Robin's not done yet. But the tooth, you can't handle the tooth. You can't handle the tooth. I just saw a play. Not just saw. A few weeks back, I saw a play of what the hell is it called? What is that movie called? Bobby Boy, welcome to the server. Would you be Ross, Joey, or Chandler? What the fuck? I think I would be. I don't want to say it, but I think I'd be Ross. Unfortunately, I hate that, but I would want to be Joey, but I don't think I would be Joey. A Few Good Men. Yes, sorry. Thank you. Yes. A Few Good Men. Okay, so I got to start with separating the strands a little bit. This is going to take some time. So we're gonna get into a comfortable mode. This is going to be a low. This is going to be just mostly me talking, you know what I'm saying? There'll be some buzzing, but if you say Joey, my wife might get mad at you. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. That's true. I'm not much of a player. I'm more of a but I'm not a wife guy, you know. I'm not a what's that try guy? Fucking shitty ass try guy. Anyway, that's what I associate with Ross. I'm like in between Ross and Joey, you know. I'm a quirky, funny guy. Not the Ned. Ned, that's the one. Melvin. Thank you, Ned. That pizza. That pizza shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Out of the Try Guys, I would say I'm the one with the big teeth. What the hell's his name? I forget all the Try Guys' names. The main guy. I'd be him. Keith. That's the one. Keith. I'd be Keith if I was a Try Guy. I'm actually surprised we haven't done a collaboration with the Try Guys. I think we were working on a collaboration with the Try Guys, but then it just never happened. That's like Fuck it. Linus was saying apparently he's been trying to work out something with Markiplier, and I was like, what the fuck? I'd love to work with Markiplier. Choo choo. Yo, what do we got? What the hell is that? This guy's screaming. This guy's screaming. Got a screaming guy emoji. So I mostly just have to do all this sort of annoying bullshit first here. This is the worst part about it, is trying to separate the colors so that they're a little easier to shave. Because if you don't do this first, then all of the small little bits that are inside the other colors, you miss them. And then they just live in there forever. Because there's no way you're getting it out, especially with my vacuum and stuff. Actually, did I tell you guys that I fixed my vacuum? What the hell was that? A treasure chest! Wait, Drew Dixon! Drew got a treasure chest. It's never fucking Dirk, bro. It's never Dirk. It's never Dirk. That's okay, Dirk. One day, buddy. We'll keep saying it. We'll keep saying it and it'll happen eventually. But anyway, I need to separate all these. Oh yeah, my vacuum. I thought there was 2 filters in my vacuum. Okay? There was 2 visible filters in my vacuum. One of them had to like open a little door. There was a filter in there. But no, there was 3 filters in my vacuum, and I had never, ever cleaned one of these filters. And it was fucking, emphasis on the fucking, disgusting, guys. It took me like 35 minutes, not even exaggerating, to clean out this fucking filter because it was so absolutely caked in dust. And I just didn't know it existed. I just had no idea. How would I know? When did you say the vacuum was broken? It's not broken. That's the thing. The vacuum was never broken. And that's kind of part of the problem. It always kind of worked, but it didn't like, what do you call it? It didn't suck. It sucked, but it didn't suck, you know? Have you found out who is responsible for the call-outs? No, I have not asked. I'm going to assume it's mostly Linus, though. He seems to be the only one that, like, has that kind of authority, you know? In reality. And I guess, like, certain writers as well. Because the William Osmond one was a Jake initiative, as far as I'm aware. So I think it's just, like, it's a mixture of various things. There's a fucking banger right here. Look at all these random fellers getting stuff because of Dirk. They're taking all Dirk's fucking wins, bro. Not gonna go too crazy right away. We can focus on little separate parts, you know, different parts at a time. LTT Down Under when, brother? I would love to go to Australia. Love to go to Australia. But they wouldn't take me anyway, so honestly, who cares? They never take me on any trip, really. Unless they're local. I gotta be there if they're local. But if it's not local, they're like, fuck them, dude. Who needs them? Minano.
When you play, you have
gotta
to
hydrate. Speaking of hydrate,
13 redeemed hydrate.
we got a Pops Up. Pops Up. What's up, Pop? Oh, what happened with Canada Post? Yes, good question. I have a mystery box that is supposed to be delivered to me about a week and a half ago, and I live in British Columbia, so they delivered it to Quebec, which, for those who don't know, is on the opposite side of the country. That's not where I live. So it was sitting in a post office in Quebec for about a week and a half. And then all of a sudden, I look at it, the tracking. Well, I contacted customer support about a week and a half ago when I saw that, and they're like, "Okay, I'll leave a message on the thing. Here's the ticket for when they ship it over to you or whatever, because they admitted they fucked up. I was like, perfect. So then I look at the tracking today, and it says delivered with some random person's signature on it, not mine. So they've just somebody has either stolen it, or or some fucking random person just happened to know that it was there. I don't fucking know. But anyway, and then the guy at the customer service was like, I don't know. Well, I'll leave another note, I guess. I'm like, is there anything else we can do? Like, obviously this post office isn't fucking looking at your tickets or whatever, because they don't give a shit. And they're in Quebec. So, like, you know, what the fucking... You know the French, you know what I'm saying? You know the French. I'm kidding. But they, like... So they just don't give a fuck, honestly. They're just like, I don't fucking know, man. He's like, you could call them. I was like, well, they're deep in Quebec. I don't even know if they're going to speak English, first off. But I'll give it a go. So I got to phone Quebec tomorrow on my dime because Canada... Fucking Jesus, Cookie. I was mid-story! So, yeah, because Canada Post can't figure out their own fucking shit, I got to do all the fucking grunt work of their incompetence. So, here we are. Here we are. Hello, Cookie. Everyone just loves Scam and Race. It is so true. You're in Quebec. I could have saved you. Mr. Yu, where were you before? Also, why am I so red? Like, this lighting is so red over here. I don't know why that's the case. If you know it's a mystery box, is it really a mystery? True. Take a 40-hour drive, pick it up. Yeah, so true. Not surprised at all. Yep. That's for your French comment. Quebec sucks. Agreed, dude. Full stop, no editing. So true, dude. So true. Okay. But I do want that package because it already is like 2 months late. The company was already scammy enough. And then now Canada Post is trying to fucking scam me, bro. People actually do just love scamming me. That's not even offensive. Would you want to be red or be offensively pale? Would you want to be red or offensively pale? Well, I'm both, I guess, so I don't really get a choice here. I don't think. Oh, yeah, we're almost at a point where we can start shaving, actually. This one wasn't too bad. Some of these rugs are really bad when it comes to if I like tuff too close together, then the colors will get real mixed. And that shit sucks ass. It sucks arse. This one's not too bad, thankfully. This kind of area and this area will be a bit annoying, but until we get there, I'll hold my tongue. Okay, that should be okay. All right, good enough. Let's start shaving. What the flip? Reese's left-handed? Yeah, no, not. Definitely not. Okay, I'm gonna start on the top here. We'll start by I gotta plug it in first. That would help. Also, the amount of I didn't want to shave in this room ever because of the amount of fucking dust and shit that it creates. But here we are. I don't know. Send me the address. I'll go yell at them in French. Fuck yeah, dude. You should do that. You should do that, actually. Maybe I will send you the address. I'm gonna try phoning them, and if not, how much did you pay for the mystery box shoes? Like the shoes, like over there, or the shoes that were back here, or whatever. The shoes that I have, those ones I paid 800 Canadian dollars for all three, which is fucking obscene. Way too much for the package that I have coming. It's closed, and I paid 200 bucks or something like that. Holy shit is right. Yeah, I fucked up real. Listen, there's a whole... Go watch my YouTube video. There's a whole story about the fucking thing. The Canada Post scam ones. Those ones, they're not shoes. They're clothes. But I paid 200 and something. Too much still. Still too much, but it's like jackets and stuff, so they're, you know, they normally retail for 200 some odd per jacket, and I should be getting at least a jacket and some other shit. But who knows? Maybe I'll get fucking nothing. Maybe I'll just straight up get scammed. And because the company is like scammy, I don't know if Canada Post will do anything, you know? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully we have a mystery box unboxing at some point in the near future, but I obviously can't make any promises. As much as I would love to. Because Canada Post can't make any fucking promises because they can't even fucking talk to their damn staff, bro. Like, it's the same company. What do you mean you're a shipping company? How do you ship something across the fucking, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand how shipping companies can be so bad at their job. Is it the same company as the shitty mystery shoes? No, not even close. This is why race is red, yeah. Full of rage. It's all a rage. Can you guys see this? Yeah, you can. God, already the amount of dust I can see in the air is concerning. Why do you like mystery boxes so much? I only like them when I have a way to avoid the ones I don't want. I always want blind boxes that are... I always want blind boxes skill like that of Sammy and Scrapyard Wars. Sammy has... Oh, that's Sammy. I see. I like mystery boxes because I always get choice paralysis, and I never know what I actually want. So, pretty unrealistic of you to expect shipping companies to ship, dude. So true. You got me. But I get choice paralysis, so I like not having the option of what I get. So if I look at like a list of, the potential things that I want, and if I like at least 80% of the things, then I will go for the mystery box. Because, I don't know, it saves you a bit of money. And it kind of makes your decisions for you. So it's perfect for me because I like saving money and I like the surprise. I like surprises. And I like the how the choice is just kind of made for me, So it helps me explore new...
I love it when you talk dirty.
...things anyway. Whoa! 200 wings! Thank you for the follow! 200 wings. All 200 of them. I work at a hotel, so literally everything that I order gets delivered there because I got cameras. Someone tries to scam me, I have a camera recordings. My apartment is amazing for packages. Nobody steals anything. It always gets delivered, yada yada. But Canada Post still managed to fuck it up. In the warehouse, we had nicknames for every trucking company based on how they fucked things up. No kidding. I don't know if you have excellent noise cancellation or the clippers are really quiet, but you can barely hear them. That's very good. They must be crazy. This thing must have crazy noise canceling. Started doing that after my package got stolen or scammed by the delivery guy. 5700 X3D worth 185 CAD at the time. Yeah, of course. It's always the most expensive shit. Does your job not get mad at you using their dress? Yeah, you chill. Hell yeah. I think the Comic-Con $70 box that is tailored to whatever movie or universe you enjoy is a scam. I can't do blind boxes. They are fun value, but value-wise, I'm like, eh. Yeah, a lot of them are really shit. A lot of them are just like the shitty excess stuff that nobody wants to buy. They'll just throw in a mystery box and you get that. Those ones suck. But when it's like, when it's from a company that I know that I like most of the things, and it's not just some shitty toy brand or whatever, then I genuinely tend to enjoy a mystery box. I was lucky when I was a kid. I always got the 20% that I don't want repeatedly even. Yeah. Except to buy the whole set. Safe to buy the whole set, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I think I'm not the kind of guy that needs all of something. Do you know what I mean? But Grant, no, you're saying you don't get the ones you want. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get it. I understand. I think I don't care enough to actually just like end up. I never order. If I miss out on something, I miss out on something. That's how I am. I'm not gonna buy resale or something. I don't buy things resale unless I don't know, unless it's cheaper. But that's the only time. Like I haven't paid resale for any of my shoes. I paid retail, which is often more than fucking resale. So, you know. Hello! Tufting has been kicking your ass. Yep, I get it. How many you got on the go? As you can tell by my fishing poles, I have the worst luck of blind boxes. Dirk, you have the worst luck of any person I've ever seen ever. Including myself, which already has fucking awful luck. Why did I start with a 10-foot by 10-foot frame? Yeah, that is a big frame. I need a bigger frame. I'll trade you. I need a bigger frame. I don't always... The thing is, like, I do want a big and a small frame. Because, like, sometimes it's nice just to pump one out and then you're good. If you have a whole big frame, then you need to fill the whole frame. And that's brutal. For sure. I love doing the outside of a rug. The outside is so much smoother and quicker. It's just big, long things. And you can just do this. It's so much nicer than doing the insides of rugs or little tiny rugs. You have to be so careful and precise. Look how quick I did that whole thing. It's so nice. I need a small frame for a quick turnaround. Yeah. Many lessons were learned this week. No tuftables for Pride this weekend. No! That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Becca keeps trying to get me to bring rugs to a, like, I don't know, some sort of market or something. Apparently there's some sort of free market in Vancouver or something like that this weekend. Or next weekend or something. And I'm like, I would have like 6 rugs to sell. I'm like, why? What's the point, you know? It's just like, well, you could get more work. People might want to order more. Dirk, thank you for the 100 bits, buddy. She's like, people might want to order more. I'm like, yeah, that's the fucking problem. I don't have time, bro. I don't have time to fucking take more commissions. I can't fucking fulfill the commissions I have so far. I still have to fucking contact Jack Sixama about the damn Kirby rug, man. It's been months. Such a grind to get inventory. My God, it is. Yes. Hell yeah, Kirby rugs. Yeah. I just did a wrist rug for myself. But honestly, if he wants this one, I might sell him this one. It is an insane amount of work. I actually can't believe how much fucking work tufting is. It is obscene. At least the way I do it. Like, I'm sure there's faster ways. I know some people like don't carve their rugs and stuff. But I don't know. I like the way a carved rug looks, so I have to do it. Some of them you can get away with, but I don't know. I just think it looks so much better. But it does increase the workload about 300%. It's so romanticized on social media. It's so true. If you raise your price to $10K, then we have to run one rug a month. Now we're talking. I mean, if I was doing fucking 10 foot by 10 foot rugs, then I think I would do fucking 10K. I really need to get an air filter in here. Like, I should probably be wearing a mask. I can see just the amount of fucking microplastics floating in the air. Wait, that's not Chikawa, it's Hachiware. My bad. There you go, Rylery. I don't know what you said before, but yes. Hachiware. Rylery, the Shy Guy rug is almost done. I haven't carved him yet. If you want him, again, there's no pressure. I'm just saying. You're just the first one that comes to mind, you know? That's all. Still avoiding acrylic, yeah. Don't believe the government microplastics are good for you? Okay. Okay. I trust you. I know! I'm gonna do a little more. Around the edge here. I'm surprised you guys can't hear the fucking buzzer though. It is not quiet. It's quite loud. I'm surprised this headset does such a good job of knocking it out, getting the sound out of there. I can't speak today, man. I've been waiting on fucking Canada Post for so long. I lost my ability to speak. I can't think of words. How you liking Mina? Rylery, I love Mina. It's kicking my ass, but I just got a weapon that shoots, like it shoots bullets, and that has changed my damn life. It is a completely different game now. But I'm officially doing the first dungeon. Because I accidentally avoided the first dungeon for what seems like, I don't know, 5 hours or so. But I've learned a lot. You should at least trust Misty. She eats all the plastic. That's true. That's true. It's very, very low. What would be a good slogan? Canada Post will leave you speechless. Yeah, no shit, bro. No shit. Bro, I'm getting so pissed off, but I found out I did the harder dungeons first. Yes, I'm pretty sure I did as well. I haven't completed any dungeons at all, but I've gotten to, I think I've gotten to 2 other ones, but just haven't gone in or didn't find the entrance. I got down to, why is that door closed? That's why it's so fucking hot in here. But I got down to the swamp or whatever. Not the swamp. The sewers. I got down to the sewers, but I didn't realize you could dig in water, or burrow in water. Which first off, they should probably tell you that somewhere. But you can burrow in water, which means you can go around the little thing, that area. Yeah. I didn't know either. Yeah, they don't fucking tell you, bro. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. But I mean, listen. Now that I know, thanks to a chatter that showed up last stream, that'll also change the fucking game for me. It's crazy. You found out on accident. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Went and picked up some jean shorts today. Just a side note. In my jean short era. Rocking that Canadian summer tuxedo, you know? You're back, Filbert! Hey! I feel like you should have been back a while ago, but hopefully you weren't gone. You weren't actually gone that whole time. If you can burrow under concrete, why wouldn't you be able to burrow underwater? Yeah, jorts. Hell yeah, dude. Jorts. Got some baggy jorts. They're just Levi's. They were just on a deep sale, so I was like, I'll give them a go. But I got really thick not ankles. Well, yeah, thick ankles. I got thick calves. Got some meaty calves. So shorts have always kind of looked weird on me because I got so much meat down there. You know what I'm saying? I'm packing so much meat in my calves specifically. Just a note. Just something of note. Carving porn. Hell yeah, dude. It's my nightmare. Really need to get a different end for my vacuum here so I can do this easier. Jorts are fine and all, but are better if they have a zipper legs. Let's go 80s and 90s, 2000s. Hell yeah, dude. What's your favorite song? Favorite song just in existence? Ugh. Favorite song. Honestly, probably a Linkin Park song. I don't know which one in particular. But because I just have so much nostalgia with Linkin Park, I'm not really like at this point, I'm not really a Linkin Park guy. I'm a... What the freak is that title? I'm not really like a, alt rock, punk, whatever you want to call Linkin Park at this point in my life. But just the nostalgia of Linkin Park has got me, it's got a grip on me. I promise I will slide into your DMs eventually. Rylery, no rush. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. I trust you. I trust you. I'll put it on my website and you can just buy it. If you don't buy it, you don't carve with mask on? I should. Real deck, I should. But I don't. I still miss the cozy lighting of the living room. I actually really want to get some cozy lighting in here. I saw, what do you call him? Govee has a new light. But I also have a beard, real deck. And honestly, masks with beards don't really, they end up not doing much, unfortunately. But I should be. I don't actually own any masks at this point. Like cloth or NT, whatever the fuck they're called. But yeah, I definitely should because I definitely feel it after a long carving session. The heaviness in the lungs, That's all those microplastics. And that's not even joking. It is actually microplastics that I am just ingesting through my nose. But I'm young, dumb, and full of stupidity, so you become so numb. So true. So true, Tycho. But in my adult life, I've been more into rap and stuff, so I don't know. I feel like such a basic white bitch saying I actually really like Tupac. It's yeah, no shit, buddy. So I don't know. I just like a lot of music. Yeah, you do. Gigantifying emote. I don't even see it, bro. I didn't even see the microplastics. Some of these are macroplastics, bro. Macroplastics. Okay. Outside border is mostly done. I have to do the black after. I'll do the black now, fuck it. I'll do the black now. I have at least 10 favorite songs. Yeah, that's the thing. Picking one feels impossible. How do you pick just one? Why are some parts missing an outline? Because they were in the image, and I wanted to stay true to the image. So, I wanted to stay true to the artist's intent. Me, not being the artist. I am not the artist. I just imitate art. Did I not do the blue here? I don't think I did the blue. Sometimes I wonder if ingesting all these microplastics makes me dumber. I guess we'll never know. But you imitate it really good. Oh, the art, yeah. I tried to. Keeps a hand-drawn feel. That's my intention, yeah. Do you have any plan to do a long-form video the easier and more motivated way? I saw Eli just recorded his story time on stream, and it reminded me of your 6th story. Reminded me of my 6th story. Yeah, I mean, I should. I should. Like, that was my intention with the sneaker thing, right? Like, the one that I did make. The idea was just to, like, turn my stream into YouTube videos. But I don't know if that would do great. I don't know. I should do that, honestly. There's no reason I shouldn't. But I also want to make actual content. I can't figure out what my niche should be. Because the problem is, if you don't have a very specific niche, and, like, yeah, like, rugs is a niche, I could do that, but I don't record enough for that to work so far. And I don't know how long the longevity of something like that, but I really wanna start making YouTube videos because I like seeing number go up. And YouTube is very good at letting you see number go up, You haven't become a conservative yet, so you should be okay to ingest a little more microplastics. True. I got some time. Left. Did you guys see that Jerry Rig Everything is making water? Have you seen this, folks? Jerry Rig Everything is making water. And I thought that was funny because he's like marketing canned water as like having no plastics, yada yada. But, like, cans are also plastic. They're metal on the outside, but there's a plastic lining on the inside, which I always find, I'm like, what? Do people not understand that? Like, I don't get it. I thought the sneaker story video was just an afterthought. It was. It was an afterthought. But what I mean is, like, the doing stuff like that is what was the intention, just like when I made that video, kind of thing. YouTube number go up when I get a new chat friends. Yeah, true, King. How's he done that? I'll drink Jerry water. How's he done that? Put water in a can, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, the water would taste gross if it didn't have the lining. Yeah, for sure. And it would go bad and be disgusting. But the only thing that's clean is glass bottles. Cans are non-stick. Or who knows what's on the inside. Yeah, it's a silica or not a silicone. It's a plastic lining. So I don't. It's the same with like what's the what the fuck is that other canned water brand? Screaming Death? Something like that? What the fuck are they called? Glass pop bottle is best? Absolutely. I want to keep my poison in the pop, but I want it in a cleaner vessel. Liquid Death. Thank you. What did I say? Screaming Death? Yeah, like Liquid Death has very good flavored water. I like their flavored water, but if you're just drinking regular non-carbonated water from a can because you think it's better for you or something, that I've never really understood. The only people you should see drinking that shit is if it's on sale or they're sponsored. Other than that, I don't get it. Favorite song last time for like 3 years average? Sometimes 5 years. Okay. Whenever there's black detail lines, they're always very annoying to get sharp. Spend a lot of time on black lines to get them the way I want them. And sometimes I go a little bit too overboard. Okay. Feel it in my nose. This is the only water you drink? Fine liquids. Oh my fucking god. Dirk, you would. You would, buddy. Look at this beauty. Only 5 grand. I mean 4,800, I guess. 4850. Yo, Nick D. Giovanni ate it in his food colors video? Crazy work. I mean, it probably tastes real good, though. It probably tastes real good, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, real good. Who's listening to to this in X year? Yeah, that shit is annoying as hell. It's crazy that, like, that sort of YouTube comment has been around since the beginning of YouTube. That exact comment has been around since the beginning of YouTube, and it's fucking crazy. I remember being fucking 12 years old and seeing that shit. It's carefully selected by a water sommelier. The wine people. What the fuck? So. I know what the word is. Sommelier. We got there. On the website for Jerry Riggs Everything Water, there's a photo of him riding a bison in the Alps or something, wearing an insane-looking coat, drinking the water. I'm either very impressed or use that. He specifically said in a tweet that none of the marketing was done with AI, which is crazy, if true. Because some of those shots are so fucking AI-coded. Yeah, some of them are so AI-coded that it is crazy. And like I trust Jerry Rig Everything enough to believe that he didn't use AI, but it is unbelievable that he didn't use AI. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen it? I have seen it. I don't trust him. He's bald. Yes. You know what? True, dude. Can't trust baldies. Can't trust a baldy. You know I've been saying. Go check Discord March. I found a solution to your mask issue. Okay. Okay. Oh, the fucking Dyson mask thing. Somebody I know. Oh, that's actually cheaper than I remember it being. Somebody I know has this. I can't remember who it is. It's somebody at work. But it's like the headphone mask thing. That shit is crazy. I don't know. In fact, I'm extremely untrustworthy. Oh, we know, Jake. We know. That's so funny. Yeah, somebody I know has that, but I can't remember. I remember somebody showing up to the office with it, and I was like, what the fuck? But I can't remember who it is. It might have been somebody that's no longer there. I don't remember. Razer? Razer the company? Oh, the Razer mask. It might be Glenn actually having it at his desk. It was Glenn. It's Glenn. Glenn has the Razer one at his desk. That's right. God, I could do that. Yeah, I could just turn that. Great for tufting. One of the biggest tufters on YouTube has it. Interesting. Who's the biggest tufter on YouTube? I've actually never looked at that. Never thought to look at that. I need to imitate his shit. I need to steal his stuff. Not the biggest, one of the biggest. Crystal Christie. Okay, I'll have to look him up later. I haven't looked up any of the big. I know there's one. There's this one tufter on like Instagram and YouTube that I kept seeing for a while when I like first got into tufting, but I can't remember. She would make stuff for. It's her. Oh, it's a her. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, it's her. Of course. Honestly, maybe it's this girl that I'm thinking of. But she would like make stuff for celebrities and stuff, and then like gift it to them, kind of thing, and it was all heartfelt and yada yada, all that kind of bullshit. You know how it goes. It's probably her. She's an Aussie. Yes, she was an Aussie. Yeah. Okay, probably her then. Understandable. But can I stream with it? That's the real question. Would you guys be able to hear me over the fucking muffled Bane voice? I was born in the tuft. Hate those guys? Yes. Saying, hey, Batman villains, those darn Aussies. Oh. Yeah, I hate Batman and villains too. Oh, Aussies. Oh, yeah. And I have had a high. What's the word I'm looking for? Every Aussie I've ever met has been absolutely lovely. And I'm not even just saying that. It's like, it's just true. We have a lot of Aussies in Whistler up here. Every Aussie that comes to Canada seems to work at Whistler. I don't know why that's the case, but we get a lot of Australians up in Whistler. Do you know why, Tycho? Have you heard of this Whistler place? Have you ever felt the need to go and work there? No? Okay, fair enough. It's a ski resort, kind of. Mostly a ski resort, north of Vancouver. Get paid to snowboard. Yeah, true. I guess they're just so... do you guys have a lot of skiing in Australia? I'm assuming no. I'm assuming probably not. But hey, I could be wrong. I've made worse assumptions. Like about bald people, right? That's if we get snow, though. That's true. That sounds nice. Might get a job there. You'd be welcomed with open arms, I assure you. As long as I have black. What is that guy doing there? Get out of there. You don't belong there! I just realized that whole thing sounded real bad, but that's not what... Yeah, we rarely get a good snowfall in BC. Everybody thinks we're part of Canada, but we're barely part of Canada, you know? We're barely part of Canada. Pretty sure there's snowboarding stuff over east, but where I live, we never get snow. Yeah, that makes sense. You're more west then, I guess? Obviously, if you said everybody else is east, yeah, probably. I don't know much about... All I know is, like, Sydney, Australia, genuinely. I'm not... Sydney and, the other one. Fuck. Yeah, okay. Sydney's East Coast, right? Luke talked about how he liked that he could snowboard after work, if I recall. Where? Like after working at Whistler, or are you saying working at LMG? He could, after work, go snowboarding? Because, like, you could. Sydney's East, yeah. Okay. You could, but that would be a long day. That would be a very long day. I'm sure people do it. But if you worked at Whistler, then yes. Around Perth was the other one. Perth was the other one. Thank you. Perth is west. Okay. After LMG? I guess you could go to, like... I don't even know, bro. What is that close to LMG? I don't know if there's any that close mountains to LMG. Like, you could go to Whistler, but it would be a fucking... It'd be a fucking day, let me tell you. If you went to work first. Unless you, like, worked from home, maybe. So he's one of those guys who can just work from home. You didn't say? I don't know, yeah. Understandable. This is the part that takes forever. Doing small details like the eyes and stuff. Sometimes I've done this for so long that my left hand, like... The yarn almost, by doing this, the yarn almost like sands my fingertips down. Because I just swipe it away so much. I get like numb. It's a very uncomfortable feeling. Why does Steam update the featured and recommended UI? Wait, what? Did they actually? Let me see. Let me drink my Pops Up. Pops Up. Warm Pops Up. I want to see what they... I hate how YouTube has changed things. I think it looks fucking terrible. They, like, remove the subscriptions tab and shit. Effectively. Oof. Yeah, they did. Okay, yeah. They went with this stupid, like, scrolling top bar. Not a big fan of that. Yeah. Not my favorite thing in the world. I've seen worse, but it was better before. I don't understand why companies feel the need to change that sort of stuff so often. There was nothing wrong with the way it was before. Nobody was bitching about it. Maybe they can advertise more. I don't know. But it always confused me How companies are just constantly changing that shit. I guess somebody needs to get paid to do something. And that's just like one of those things, you know? Honestly, I wouldn't mind if they just got rid of the faded ones on the side. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I don't mind the scrolly thing, but just having the two faded things on the side that you can't see the information anyway, what's the point of it being there? I guess just to show that it exists. Don't forget. Don't forget you can scroll here. But just have, like, the buttons fucking light up or something. I don't know. Like, if you look at it in a block and block out the game on your side, it doesn't look bad. Yeah, for sure. What's your opinion on film photography? Would you do it if money is not a problem? Yeah, if I didn't have to go out and purchase film, because the worst part about like that kind of thing is that you run out, and then you're just stuck without film, which is kind of part of the charm, I guess. Okay, not even that. If film was just automatically delivered to my house when I actually needed it, I didn't have to order it, I didn't have to think about it, then I would actually love to shoot on film. Because actually, it's the same sort of thing I was talking about earlier. It introduces limitations, which is really good for creativity, right? A harsh limitation is very good for getting people to think about what they're doing instead of just relying on having infinite shots or whatever. So for art, fantastic. In reality, if I gotta go out and purchase the different like rolls of film and stuff like that, I'm probably not gonna do that. And then I'll just never use it because I'm never gonna buy the film. So I like it in theory. I think it's a great medium. But it's not for me. Sounds like HP Instant Ink. I don't know what that is, but maybe. Because, like, film can look amazing. Film can also look fucking terrible. Some of the scans that we did for Brandon when he came in, they look like shit. But that's not because... It's not because he's a bad photographer or, like, any of that sort of stuff. It just happens to be that the film he got, some of it was a bit shit, some of it got a little fucked up, and the scanner was bad. One of the scanners was bad. It was just straight up bad. So I was like, I don't know. You're paying more for something that actually looks worse. Ink subscription where you pay depending on how much you print? Oh, that sounds fucking horrendous. That sounds horrendous. I mean, anything HP sounds horrendous. HP needs to die as a company. We're at the point now where HP can just die. It's okay. We don't need them anymore. They're done being an innovator in their space. And they're just a slop company, you know? They're just a company full of slop. Made to disappoint everybody on both sides. They disappoint themselves because they don't make enough money, and they disappoint their consumers because they demand too much money for everything, all the time, always. That's not good. It's not a good business practice. From a consumer side. Hello, Greg! Slop Company, I'm right here. Hello, Gregory. Good old Greg. How you doing, Greg? How you doing, buddy? I think you have to learn how to expose the film yourself to get the full experience after reading the comments on the video. Yeah, absolutely. Gregert. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that is part of the whole... like culture sort of vibe, you know? It's like it's all about just taking your time with it and just kind of living with the results, you know, whether it's good or bad. It's one of those things that like you have 100 bad photos, so you get that one really good one, you know? I'm good. How is everyone? We're good, Greg. We're never better. Or else it's still digital. Yeah, honestly, yeah, pretty much. I don't fully disagree with that. It does feel a little silly to take film photography and then just scan it with a fucking, especially an HP scanner, bro. Just introducing cancer into your hobby. "100 bad photos," the Greg's world's famous hot dog story. Yeah, relatable. Gotta be so careful around the single black line stuff. So if I go too deep, I'll just cut out all the black. That'd be bad. I just really like, I really just like capture what my eye can see. I can express my creativity with my pencil software, whatever else. It's not a camera. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, people have different ways of, not different ways, but people have different expertise, obviously, right? I think there's people who like who can see like just a fucking alleyway and turn it into some beautiful art, and there's the people who can just see a squiggle on a page and turn that into some beautiful art. And then there's me who can see other people's beautiful art. Be like, hell yeah, brother. I know it's not from your stream, but can I please share a clip of you of Moss? Please do. Cookie, please do. Where the fuck is Moss? Is he streaming right now? Where the fuck is that guy? Where the fuck is he? You're some beautiful art. He is streaming.
Now you know for a fact, Mio.
That's not him. Streaming with Oshi. I see how it is. You're not in it. That's okay. Moss is accepted here.
Actually, the scene from Yo, this is actually the scene from Jurassic Park, from the first one where the raptor. Oh! Oh my God! Look! Oh, Yoshi!
Oh, did I? Hang on, I didn't share it. All right, we're gonna watch it again.
Yo, this is actually the scene from Jurassic Park, from the first one where the raptor. Oh! Oh my God! Look! Oh, Yoshi!
Fucking Pat's laugh, bro.
Oh no! Oh, I don't know. I ran away.
He's like a fucking giddy little schoolboy, bro. I was like, the volume is fine. Yeah, he's screaming the giggles. So funny. That's a funny guy. That's a good clip. You should use that. We love Moss. I just really needed everyone to see that. Hell yeah. Okay. I think we're pretty good there. Looks pretty good to me. So you can see, I guess just for your guys' context, right? You can see how much better this side looks compared to this side, right? So you see why you carve. Like, look at the eyeball. The eyeball especially, right? Yes, it's made a huge difference. Yeah. I often I don't know if people see it a lot of the time, right? Because usually you just see the before. You see the before, and then all of a sudden you see the after, and you can't really compare the two. But when you see it like this, it really makes a big difference. This is one of the differences of all time. It's like 4K versus 240. Exactly. But the amount of work to get there is fucking ridiculous. And this is why the smaller this is why shit costs money, first off. And this is why the smaller tufts are so annoying. That's why, like, Bell's rug, for example, was a fucking pain in the ass. Because imagine you're just trying to knock down, like, say you're trying to knock down just this little guy here, right? You want to just make this into a little point. So you got to be so precise and fucking... and to, like, fucking cut it out perfectly. And now imagine that for the entire fucking rug. Cute rug set. Thank you, ZDD. Thank you. Just need a half shave one and keep it in your office. Yeah. Wonder if that would make a cool rug design to be half carved and half not carved. I'm sure there's a design that would work for that. Absolutely. You're making a fuchsia rug. No, not quite, Ryu. Although maybe it is. What is fuchsia's? No, that's not his. I can't remember what his thing is. Let me pull up Discord. One moment. Someone's gonna pull it up in the fucking chat before I see it. Where the hell is he? There he is. No, that's not fuchsia. Nope, it's a Japanese rug anyway. When you were going to buy the glow-in-the-dark yarn, yeah, I know. I need to find like a good source for it, and we need to come up with a plan for it. It's not cheap, the glow-in-the-dark yarn. Need to come up with a good design to use it. There's definitely some options. I saw somebody actually did everything. I saw somebody make like the Japanese sewer cap. They had like a Ho-Oh one. I saw somebody make a Ho-Oh one of that, and it was really fucking nice. But it was a nice big like life-size one, and that's really what I want. I want to make it a good size. Glow in the dark rug is my wife's nickname. Oh my lord! Just kidding, you don't have a wife. I know someone who did a glow in the dark rug. It turned out cool. Oh shit! What'd they do? What was the design? And what yarn did they use? Was it just the green glow in the dark, or was there like different colors of glow in the dark? Because I would like to do one. What'd that rug do? Literally 3 hours of work left. I'm on a home stretch. Hell yeah, brother. It's all uphill from here. Unless something happens, then it's not. Whenever I hit the like, I find whenever I hit the like 4, because I usually get off work at 5 p.m. Whenever I hit the like the 4 o'clock mark, time used to fucking stand still at past jobs. But at LMG, it actually goes quicker, which is a nice twist. I actually don't find my days ever drag at LMG, really. Which is not something I have ever been able to say in the past. Which is, I will say that. It is a very nice feeling. I know the pain of having your day just absolutely fucking drag the whole time, bro. I get it. I get it. Now I feel like I don't have enough time in the damn day. Just ever. It's what I feel like working from, not working from home, but working for yourself is like. It's like you just never, there's not enough time in a day. So instead of just waiting for the day to end, you're waiting, you're doing the opposite. You're hoping it never ends because you need to do more work. And honestly, I'd rather have that feeling than just fucking waiting for the day to end. I think he's done some other stuff with glow-in-the-dark yarn as well. It's white yarn that glows green. Okay, okay.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Thank you, Rocker Elf. Rocker Elf. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Or ALF, you know, whatever. I'm gonna go with Elf, though. Yeah, if I could do, like, honestly, like a Slimer rug or something would be kind of cool. But that feels a little too basic, but... How are you? I am good. I am good. How are you, Rocker? You want Rocker or Elf? I'm gonna go with Elf. How are you, Elf? How'd you find the channel? What are you into? What are you into? Rugs? Are you into... Did you follow me from LTT? Where the hell... Where'd you find me? How'd you find me? Who are you? Just kidding. But tell me. Man, I missed the TV show Elf. I was never an Elf watcher, but I had a stuffy of Elf growing up that my parents, you know, had around, I guess. And I always found him weird, because it was a weird stuffy, too, where the nose was hard, but everything, or like the inside of the nose was hard, but everything else was soft. The whole thing was unenjoyable. That's probably why I didn't watch the show, but... And I was young. Yeah, whatever. Okay, what is going on with the chin? What the hell does the chin look like here? I gotta bring up the image again. What am I imaging? Let me find it. 1 second. It's way up in my chat. Oh, the chin's just kind of a squiggly thing. Good morning, Mona. How are you? Welcome back. Mona, what time is it where you are? I'm going to assume exactly 12 hours ahead. Is it like 8 a.m.? I'm going to assume it's like 10 a.m. for you. It's just a guess, though. It's just a hunch. I'm good. Just got done band practice for this coming June 12th. I'm in a 70s tribute band called Supertrans, and I'm a drummer for the band as well. Hell yeah, I used to drum when I was younger. I was never good at it, but I used to drum. Almost afternoon. 5:22 a.m. in Norway. Oh my God, Mona. Did you just wake up, or are you just still up from the night before? You an early riser type? 5 a.m. is crazy. I don't think I've been up at 5 a.m. for over 2 years. I used to wake up super early for work, but since working at LMG, I have not woken up like at all. 1:22 p.m. Friday! Holy fuck. You're a whole day ahead. Yeah, it means you're almost it's almost your weekend, bro. You're living large. We're going to Hibachi on Saturday. We're going to Hibachi. You just woke up. You wake up at 5:22 a.m. Oh my god. Do you wake up early for work, or are you just a naturally early riser? Again, I haven't woken up unless it was like for a flight, maybe. I guess I've woken up for like a flight that early, thinking about it. But then I always feel like shit all day. Okay. Mouth is looking nice and tidy. Also, this time, little fun thing about this rug, I put a piece of a zip tie. I cut a zip tie, and then put like a big zip tie, nice long one, and I put like a strand of zip tie here and a little strand of zip tie here to keep it a little more rigid. It still has lots of flex, so it's not gonna be weirder than the rest of the rug. Why is there so handsome? Moss! Patrick! We just watched a clip of you. Why are you're still live, buddy. You're still live. Ironically, I have the weekend off. I just couldn't sleep. Hell yeah. You got more time in the day. It's the way to go. Do you prefer staying up late or waking up early? I used to wake up early quite often. And I used to hate staying up late. Now I think my tastes have changed. Like when I was young, it was always staying up late. I hated waking up early. And then I hit like my mid-20s and I was up early like every day. And he just missed me. So true. And now I almost have to stay up late because of streaming and stuff. So that's kind of reprogrammed my brain again. So I'm kind of like... But then Rebecca wakes up early. So I'm in this like... Really, I'm just in like a nightmare right now. Rebecca goes to bed at like fucking 8:30 and wakes up at, you know, probably 6 or something in the morning. And then I'm going to bed at 2 in the morning and waking up at 11. So we see each other for 3 hours a day, and then we... That's gone down a little bit lately. She's staying up a little bit later than she used to, or was for a while there. But for a while there, we were barely seeing each other, just due to our schedules being complete opposites. You end streaming at like 10. And then I stay up until 2 in the morning. No, on weekdays I'll go to bed at like 11:30 or so, kind of thing. But weekends, especially when I was doing the like post every day thing, and I would be like editing shorts kind of thing, that took up an insane amount of time. So I was always staying up super late, and that shit was killing me. Which is why I like have barely posted since stopping that. But I will get back to it eventually. Maybe not the everyday thing. I think I've learned that that's not my jam. I shouldn't be doing that. But I would like to get back into editing some shorts and stuff like that, and videos, you know, someday here. Someday, once I figure it all out, once I figure everything out, once I figure my life out. What does Rebecca do aside from professional streamer and Instagram influencer? She's really into fitness. Fitness dick. No, just kidding. She's really into fitness. She goes on like runs in the morning. She's been doing a couple 5Ks. She's doing... What else does she do? She's at softball right now. She's doing softball. She has like a... She's on a team with her friend. What else? There's a bunch. She just does a bunch of stuff. She just has friends, you know. Just wait, it's gonna change again, and it's an age thing. Almost 40 here, so prepare. Oh, I bet. No, I bet. Honestly, I don't miss waking up early. I preferred waking up early because you get more time in the day. Everything feels better. You get breakfast. Breakfast is crazy. Thanks, you said what we were all thinking. Oh, I see. That sounds like a lot of fitness stuff, though. How does she keep going? I don't know. I genuinely don't. She's fucking motivated somehow. Running? Gross. Agree. Why is Rebecca so energetic? No idea. No fucking idea. I guess once you start, you know? Exercise, jump scare, yeah. You got friends, we just all hermits. True. That's true. That is true. We're all just the same. We're also all in like different cities. We all live in different cities, me and my friends. We're spread out across the entire Lower Mainland. So getting together is a little more difficult than it used to be. The rug is looking great, by the way. It is looking very good. It is looking very good. I will not deny that. I will not deny that at all. And Alberta. So, sure, yes, Cookie. Yes, definitely. I imagine her day job is quite brain draining. Yes, very much so. Very much so. But also, she continues to just fucking go crazy after work. She goes to the gym 4 days a week? 3 or 4 days a week? I don't know how she does it, honestly. I'm below all that. You know, people say I'm above all that. I'm below all that, bro. I have no idea. It's too far up. I can't see that far. The rug is like... people really do underestimate how big Metro Van is. Yeah, definitely. Hey, yo! How'd that other project come out? The orange penguin-looking one. Good, Joker. It is on the ground over here. It's not shaved yet or anything yet. It's not even... The backing isn't even fully glued on. But it's looking good. Looking pretty good. It came out very, very sharp, even though nothing's trimmed yet. Which is nice. It'll be nice and easy to shave. I'm excited for it. And so is Raven. But this one is turned out pretty good, actually. I was a bit worried when I first saw it off the rug, or off the canvas, but this is turning out nicely after shaving. This part down here will be a bit of work, but that's okay. We'll get there. But I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 rugs to shave like this. And that's a lot, folks. That is a lot. Did you come up with a zip tie thing yourself? I did. I was like looking around for like a wooden dowel or something. And I didn't have any like wood to throw in it. And I was like, hang on, a zip tie is a little bit flexible still, yet also will provide some rigidity. So I thought it was pretty clever. I thought it was rather clever, actually. Did the music stop? The music stopped. Okay, what's next? What's next? What's the next one we play? PlayStation Vibes. Relaxing, upbeat mix. Let's go for it. I thought this meant you wanted music request. I mean, if you got something that's royalty free, I'm down. Just send it. Always down. Oh, we played this one before, but it's a good one. Why did it just play the PS2 intro? Yeah, okay. I thought that's why I thought it ended. You can do almost anything with zip ties, Swiss Army knife, and duct tape. That's, I mean, true. Genuinely true. Genuinely true. They are extremely versatile. Bandcamp. Oh my god. Bandcamp link. What do we got? Mr. Pop Bang. It's gonna be loud. That was gonna be loud. How do I reduce the volume? There's no way to reduce the volume. I'll have to reduce it in here. What the fuck did that open in? That opened in OBS browser page. Let's do that. Let's try that. I like this cool, calm, chill music. Music made by a presenter of the world's biggest automotive podcast and a writer for Top Gear. When he has a deadline, probably doesn't translate to you. Probably doesn't translate to you. No, I'll try it. Across the town. His voice could probably use a little bit of work, you know? I like how he has all the lyrics here, too. This song is by Richard Porter. He makes music when he has a deadline instead of doing work. What the fuck? He's only one half of the Smith and Sniff podcast and writes for Grand Tour and Top Gear. Interesting. I zip-tied my broken fan cover and another fan that the head was falling down. Heck yeah. I feel like 3D printing has done that for me. It has replaced the need for stuff like that, for zip ties and stuff. Now, granted, I need a new 3D printer, but I do remember the days of fixing absolutely everything in my room when I lived with my parents with the zip tie. The good old days. I feel like owning a 3D printer and being able to model your own stuff, not that I can fully do that, I want to make that clear, but that shit is like a fucking superpower. That shit is crazy. Hello, Dreaming Cannibal. Your name is black now. I can't read it. How are you doing? What did you say? How are you? I am doing good. Got back from Rotterdam a few days ago. Oh, was that, were you at TwitchCon? Is that TwitchCon? Were you at TwitchCon? Is that what that was? Elijah just got back from TwitchCon. That's the only reason I know that. Likes emergency starts and big DSG farts. He's your town's biggest artist is Mr. Pop Bang. Hell yeah, brother. That's a good one. Who's Elijah? I only know Boca. Alright. Fair enough. Haircut ASMR, yeah. I think the singing's a bit too loud. Yeah, it's just the one song. I do agree with you, though. His voice was a little much. Went because a few EU friends are streamers, and they did end up going to the con, but that con is pretty damn bad for how expensive it is. So instead I got drunk with mates. Hell yeah. That's the way to go. Yeah, if you're not actively a streamer, then I see no point in going to something like TwitchCon. I guess if you want to meet your favorite streamer, okay. No, I guess if you want to meet your favorite streamer, sure. You're probably more likely to see him just sitting, chilling outside the con. If there's ever like a closer TwitchCon, like I don't know, Seattle or something, I may partake. You know, maybe, possibly. But I'll probably just go to PAX instead. It does sound like rather tattooist, yeah. Boca is fake news, so true. What did you and Eli talk about streaming? We didn't talk about streaming. He just talked about, because I'm going to the UK next year probably. So we mostly just talked about the UK and, you know, what his experience was. I feel like he's gonna have a very different experience than I will. But I don't know. He had a good time though. He claims his iPhone helped him so much. His iPhone helped him so much with connections. They wouldn't have talked to him if he had an Android, you know? Boca was literally in a micro center 100 meters away from me, and I missed it. That's okay. He didn't miss much, buddy. Just kidding. I need the roller? No, I don't. Fine. But how will we meet Amaranth, then? Is Amaranth... Is she... She's American, though, right? Question mark? Well, about that, I am one, but I prefer not to shout it out. I just can't fathom spending €150 for a very small content. Oh, you are? Oh, you do stream. Oh, okay. Well, fucking... Everybody go check out Dreaming Cannibal, the name that I can't read. Go check him out. Why the hell not? There you go. There's your TwitchCon experience. So you smelt him. Yeah. 100 feet away. So you could smell he was nearby. There you go, there you go. No, stay here. Is he still talking about that phone? Yes, he is. Propaganda. Slay the Spire 2? Okay. Eli said the people at TwitchCon has more high class. I think he just meant more well-behaved. People at TwitchCon was more high class. Compared to who? Compared to what? Trashy is always lurking, it's true. If you do end up making your way to the Netherlands, I have a few good spots I can share with you. The food is honestly so good. Please, yeah, I will let you know if I ever do. I would love to make my way to the Netherlands. Honestly, fucking anywhere in Europe. I've never been to Europe. I've got European blood, you know? But I've never been. If I'm ever famous enough to warrant a work trip to the UK, and that's probably the only time I'll be able to go, but that's hopefully someday. Hopefully someday. I would love to. Do you live in the Netherlands, Cannibal, or were you just visiting, kind of thing? You might have kind of alluded to that already. I don't remember. You just save money to go. You live in Toronto. You live in Toronto. What the fuck? Okay, well, never mind then. I think we did talk about being Canadian. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, wait, what? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I was like, what happened there? It didn't play like the normal noise. Thank you, Cannibal. Much appreciated. Yes, right. Okay, I vaguely remember you talking about you being Canadian. We talked about something. But yeah, okay, that was cool. Got an ad and it bothered me. I guess it's doing its job, you know? I guess so. I don't know. Want to see what dirt does here. Oh god, what does that mean, Cookie? What the hell does that mean? Fake. Canada doesn't exist, you know? My girlfriend from Canada.
It's clobbering time!
Alright, Cookie. Alright. Let me move Robin here. Okie dokie. And I gotta stand in the fucking corner now. Stand right here. Fucking Jesus. 2, 3, he jacks on the stream. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Okay. Lurking here doing the Lord's work. Thank you, Virus. Thank you for that. Thank you for the lurk. I've discovered the ability to pop out the mini stream window when I get an ad. You can turn on the volume and just watch as normal while the ads are going. What? How? Tycho, how? That's crazy. Oh yeah, you need to move your CD holders up and down for no reason. You have to move your CD holders up and down for no reason. Your CD holders. Genius. Thank you, Virus. I don't know why the regular why are the alerts not working? They were working earlier. Well, thank you, Virus. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. You guys make Reese your ventriloquist dummy, though. That's, I mean, true. You don't have a browser thing? Where's some Firefox? Okay. I can turn on audio for it. That's crazy. I don't know why I wasn't already in my It's okay, Virus. It's okay. Your weights look like CD holders. That's, yeah, honestly, they do. That's funny. That's fucking hilarious. They do look like CD holders. It's because they've got interchangeable weights on them. They've got like little not barbells. They're like little plates that can be like added or removed to change the weight. But they're at the max already, so don't ask for more weights. Flux capacitors. I'm carrying 2 flux capacitors here. Okay, that's the whole top done there. Linus has a weight room in the tech house that will be built purely from AOL CDs. If only, dude. Yo, actually, we should just turn the fucking tech house into a stream house, bro. Imagine if we were the next streamer house. Would I want to live with Elijah, though? Yeah, no, never mind. Forget it. Forget I said that. I discovered that too, but I think I have to turn off the enlarged stream off, or else there are 2 audio tracks. There's 2... Oh, interesting. To be honest, if you do add enough resin and CDs as a mold, it could actually function as weights. Almost definitely. Oh, okay. Hell no. Stinky. I'm surprised no one has done a recycled video on CDs into shit. Yeah, so true, actually. What could you recycle CDs into? I guess you could, like, melt them down and, like, use them as plastic or whatever. But, yeah, what could you, like... What could you turn old CDs into? Anything. New CDs! Now we're talking. I've seen CDs on Dreamcatchers. Yeah, true. But, like, actual... something with, like, actual purpose, you know? Is there anything that you could, like... genuinely recycle a CD into? Because there's going to be a lot of just absolute junk CDs laying around. Until they come back in fashion, which I think they already have had their kind of return to popularity and then gone back into obscurity already. Or maybe we're just on tapes. Maybe it's just tapes. Maybe Gen... Is it Gen Alpha that loves the tapes, or is it Gen Zs? Either way. I think they're on tapes. Dreamcatchers are decor, I guess, yeah. If you look up, the first option is scare birds. I mean, kind of. You could maybe make records with them. You just melt them and put them in a mold. I don't know. They're plastic, though. They're not like vinyl. Then coasters and mosaics and garden art. Yeah, okay. We used to glue marbles into the middle hole and turn them into spinning toys. Okay. Don't burn CDs, burn. Oh. Don't CDs burn, not melt, pun intended. That was good. It actually made me think there. CDs, I mean, yeah, they're still plastic, though. I'm sure if you melted them real slow, like, they would actually melt. Microwave entertainment, true. Nose ring, crazy. And they're amazing when you throw them up against a wall fast, that's true. Why is not mini disc coming back? Mini disc, yeah, agreed. Nothing tests the friendship like 10,000 pieces of CD shattering. Tapes or vinyls? We're talking tapes. Tape? Wait, what? I like the tapes because I can record radio immediately with it. Tapes have been shit. I hate this. Tapes have been shit. The Gen Z are into records. Yeah, no, I know. But so are millennials, though. Everybody's kind of into records a little bit. The guy I work for is very into them, and he's at the cusp of millennial and Gen Z. Yeah, I feel like records are more millennial because millennials can afford records. Gen Z just can't afford records, bro. They can't do it. Could do it with mini disc, too, yeah. Shurikens, yeah. Yeah, that's it's the poor boy's shuriken. I get satisfaction from doing the outside because the difference is very dramatic immediately. Reese, you should get the cheapest record you can find, go to Belle's house with it, knock on the door, use your nails and do a massive scratch through it, then walk away without saying anything. I think he would just say, why didn't you just give it to me? And then he'd be mad that I just didn't just give it to him. I like your thinking. My mom's portable mini disc player is still working. Honestly, most of the tech from the 90s and shit does still work. Unless it's like actually degraded or like covered in rust or mold or something. Most of it still works. It's very impressive. I can imagine him saying that in the exact voice. He does love a handout, that Bell, doesn't he? He does love a free something. My mom used to make garden art with melted vinyl. Interesting. Maybe they're melted already. Interesting. Bet he was furious. The freaking rubber piece and all the early 2000s tech makes me want to throw up. The like stickiness? Yes. I had a conversation about that with somebody the other day. About just the fucking stickiness of old tech in today's world. Or I guess it was 26 years later, you know? Who knows? Probably wasn't into vinyl back then, but the second time he got to look through the set... Oh, I missed the first. Oh, that was Cookie that said that. Your mom used to make art with melted vinyl. What the hell? Probably wasn't into vinyl back then, but the second time she got him to look through the set first. Okay. I've seen some cool bowls and stuff from melted vinyl. Ish, that low-quality plastic had that sticky effect. Yes. Because the proteins, whatever. The plastic like breaks down, and a lot, and like off gases all the stickiness, all the sticky icky, you know. but I hate it. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Yes, plastic proteins. I get my daily fill. The joysticks on a PS3 controller. Yeah, brother. Yeah, man. They're all made of the same shit. All made of the same junk. God, I remember getting some plastic aside. I remember getting some like old Nintendo hardware or games or whatever from like the thrift store or swamp meats kind of thing, and just the amount of fucking grime on them, bro. God damn. Have you seen the 40th anniversary Sony Walkman? It was the Android. Ouch. This thing gets hot. It was the Android-based Walkman with a cool case and a tape screensaver. I have not seen that. Not at all. That sounds crazy. Chowing down on some plastic bottles right now. Hell yeah, brother. Do you know how to make them not sticky again? Alcohol works. Yeah, isopropyl alcohol. But there is another way as well. I forget what it is. There's a more natural way of doing. Well, there's a better way of doing it that'll actually take care of the stickiness and not just wipe it off. Because the alcohol thing they'll still off gas more, and they'll become sticky again. But there is a better way. I've forgotten what it is. But a lot of like the retro gaming YouTubers and stuff like that, I've seen them talk about it before. I had to say this. I had no idea now I want. However, I'm cheap 360 on eBay. I'll make one for that price. Cheap 360 on eBay. I think I have like three 360s at my parents' place. Dump your dirty controllers in a bowl of vodka. Get them all the dead skin and grease off. Just remember to drink it afterwards. Fuck, dude. Fuck. What does this Walkman look like? Oh fuck. Oh, that's pretty cool. You said it's a digital tape, like display. Window front makes it look like a small version of the original. Oh, this is interesting. So this is the Walkman, and it's got like a digital tape on the front. Okay, now it's just spam, but interesting. That's cool. Reese actually just looked up feet on the side. Yes. I don't fucking know, bro. It's advertisers, man. What the hell can I do? They know what I like, you know. No, just kidding. Personalized advertising is crazy. It's an Android device. Interesting. So it's like an MP3 player, but oh no, it's Android. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it looks like an original one, but basically just an audio player. Okay, you get a clone of that on Amazon for $80. So rather make one. Still would rather make. Wait, you're saying make a. You want to make a Walkman? Or not a Walkman. Yeah, Walkman. Yeah, you want to make a Walkman? What are you saying? What are you saying right now? Print a shell and use an old Android. Gotcha. Understandable. So you do have a feet fetish like in the YouTube comments suggested. No, definitely not. I don't think those were. I don't think that was. What even was that? If I click on it again, will it? No, that didn't come up again. I think it was like Bunyan shit. You don't got a 3D printer? 3D printers are so cheap now. I feel like everybody, especially who has any interest, should get a 3D printer at this point. Just use your phone, yeah. Well, that's the thing about like MP3 players and stuff, and like all this sort of resurgence of that sort of stuff. You can just use your phone these days. You can just use your phone. So like, what is really the point? There is none. But it's just like a hobby thing, I guess. It's the same with like vinyl. It's like, yeah, vinyl's cool and all, but you can just use your phone and have access to every single music ever made at all times forever. So it's nothing really makes sense these days. Hobbies are purposefully dumb. Oh, buy something like a portable streaming device for Spotify. Portable stream? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Could even build a speaker into it. Yeah. That's also my phone. Yeah, true. Shoe fetish, though. Now we're talking. When you go to cabin, no service equals MP3 player. Yeah. They need that phone battery for Insta. Yeah, true. You'd have a flat collection? I used to download, when I used to try and find new artists, I would just download the entire discography of every artist that I was interested in FLAC, and put it on my 80 gigabyte iPod. My 160 gigabyte? I had like whatever the biggest fucking iPod was at the time. And would just cram that bitch full of as much music as possible. And then I would just be like skipping every other song because it's just some random shit from like fucking David Bowie or something. I distinctly remember those days. Stares at old jailbroken iPod with Doom on it. Jailbroken iPod with Doom is pretty cool. At least vinyl does sound different because it's not digital. Yeah, that's true. Tuft is looking real good. I agree. A friend left his FLAC collection on a PC at work. We renamed each individual file and changed all the ID3 tags. He never spoke to us again. It was thousands of songs. Holy shit, dude. That sucks. That sucks. Stares at old... Yeah. When you mentioned music, I was thinking of listening in my car. 2027 is when the US will have interior cameras in the car, and the used car market or custom car modifications will skyrocket. They're gonna have cameras in the car? What? Like by law or what? Because I know backup cameras are by law kind of thing. Mine just stays on the NAS. Yeah, fair enough. Dangpods has a lot to answer for. Dangpods goes crazy, bro. That's cool. I had an iPod Nano that used it exclusively to play Vortex and Parachute. Basically my phone at that point. iPod Nano had games on it? You got Gabe's audio phone? You got Gabe's audio iPod? Yes, by law. Interesting. I don't know if I like that. By law to detect drunk driving. Really? Wild. That's interesting. I mostly only use radio to discover music because there were more variety and I got more than enough songs. Hello, Ryu. Again. Hello again. Yeah, no, radio was actually really good for that. for a while there. That when I had my 2005, when I had my 2005 STI, it only had radio. It didn't have like an aux port or anything for most of the time that I owned it. So I listened to a lot of radio, a lot of local radio, and mostly, well, I was mostly like the classic rock station, but I listened to some pop just to like break it up a little bit. And I, you know, you find some artists that way, kind of. It apparently will turn off the car or something like that. That's fucking insane. It feels crazy. And tired driver, supposedly. Well, as a tired driver, that's probably for the best. What streaming service do you use in your Tesla? Fucking Spotify, bro. Stupid ass Spotify. I hate Spotify, but I use them because I have a family plan and my mom knows how to use Spotify. So I have just kind of stuck with Spotify. I want to probably switch to Apple Music at some point, but then I gotta like show my mom how to use it. And that's a whole thing, you know?
Shit. It's clobbering time.
That's why you say it. I see how it is. Alright, one second. Otherwise, I use Brave plus YouTube Music and browser, so no ads. Does Brave give no ads? I use Brave, but I guess I have YouTube Premium. Premium. Or whatever. Interesting. Okay. Just gonna do this real close to the camera. 1, 2. You love Spotify? They have increased their price like 16 fucking times in the past 2 years. 5, I think. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey! 6, 7. No ads for YouTube or YouTube Music with Brave browser. Interesting. I use Brave, and I don't think I've ever noticed. Well, you can stand rock for more than 30 minutes. I used to love rock, dude. The classic rock was my favorite genre for most of my teenage to early 20s. And wheel controls work, really. When it comes to music streaming services, I find that they are all terrible in one way or another. Very true. I want to switch from Spotify to Tidal, but I'm leeching off my friend's family plan. So until that ends, I'm sticking with Spotify. I think I tried Tidal for like a week. It was fine. Imagine after all this time, the weights were fake. I can assure you they're not. I'll give you the point on pricing. Yeah. Well, that's the main... Actually, no. I have a lot of issues with Spotify. Their podcast section is absolute fucking dog shit. They have truly the worst podcast app on the planet. It is fucking dog shit. They can't figure out how to continue where your fucking... your podcast left off. They skip episodes. They go back to like old ass fucking episodes. If you just click on something, Belle clicked on the fucking Joe Rogan Experience in my fucking car, and I could not get rid of it ever. Thanks. But it's gone now. Finally, after like 4 months, 3 months, 2 months, whatever. Crazy. Anyway, I hate Spotify. They do so much fucking dumb shit. I ditched Spotify because I got music as part of YouTube Premium, and boy, does the UI suck. I don't really like the YouTube app for music either, though. You got algorithmed? Yeah. You don't like podcasts? Oh, fair enough. I retraced my song in the playlist without a trace. Not even the song names really made me question why I stood there ads for so long. Without a trace, not even the song names. Like Spotify ads? I mean, I pay for Spotify. I don't think I get ads. But that's another thing. You pay for fucking Spotify, and then you still get ads in your fucking podcast and shit. Terrible podcast app. But anyway. Is that why you stopped talking to Belle? It was the start of it. I updated my iOS. They changed the UI for Apple Music, and it's making me psycho. Like, I need an option for the UI to never change. That's what I'm saying. Why do companies feel the need to always be changing their fucking UI? The mobile browser mode is better than the app for YouTube Music, but I think that's my problem. I don't want to have to use a browser. I'm very I just want my shit to fucking work. just want my shit to work. I don't want to have to think about what I'm doing for stuff like that. If I have an app, it should just fucking work in the app. You know, I don't have to shouldn't have to fucking feel like it. Feel it, but I'm cheap. Yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah, based. I get it. Okay. Just the leaves left. Just the leaves left. I don't really need to kind of figure out what's going on with the leaves. The UX designer got to get paid. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. It's like they just need, whoever's in charge of that shit just needs to say they have a job, I guess. There has been very few UI changes where I'm like, oh, this is actually way better. Like, for example, the Xbox 360 fucking shift from blade design to fucking tile design blow my brains out, bro. When I was on Xbox, they changed the UI every week, and it felt like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It fucking sucked ass, bro. Typically an artist or label thing. I missed something. Setting up podcasts on Spotify is an art form. I did it for multiple, and it angers me when it goes backwards so much. I fucking hate it. Because programmers keep their jobs. I also used XM in my Tesla 3 months free, which is hot garbage. I can't use Wheel to change channels, just favorites. Worst experience ever. Honestly, the Tesla apps are fucking garbage. God, they're so bad. They're incredibly bad. I use Apple Podcasts now for my podcast listening. And honestly, the experience isn't much better than Spotify, but it is marginally better. But it all comes down to just the Tesla app being fucking dog shit. On the phone, the Apple Podcast is like pretty good, you know? No major complaints on the phone. But then as soon as it translates to the Tesla, it's dog shit. I wish you could jailbreak their OS and install something better. This thing is their security top. Yeah, I agree. It would be nice. It's like, as much as I hate the Tesla apps, the Tesla, like, getting in your car and stuff like that, like not having to worry about a key and all that is fucking life-changing. But the entertainment apps are pretty piss poor. So, like, as much as I would like to get, like, a different electric car, for the most part, the Tesla is pretty fucking convenient. You know, not to be a hater, but Nightbot says you're posting quite a bit on YouTube, but your last video was 4 months ago. Nightbot says... Oh, does it? Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. You get that on normal cars, too. Which part? Use Overcast for a podcast. Okay, never heard of that. I would love to use a third-party fucking app for a podcast. I just went to them and at least keep the song names so I can search them somewhere. Yeah, I agree. Using phone as a key, there's a few vehicles that... Wait, now. Is there? Oh, do you... Like, which cars do that now? Because I like, that's what worries me about getting, like, a Tello truck or something like that. Is, like, is the general experience of day-to-day stuff, like key and all that, is that going to be as convenient as the Tesla was, or is? Because I genuinely do love not having to worry about locking the car, just walking up to it to unlock, and all that sort of stuff. It is way nicer than I ever would have expected it to be. Because, I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't looked at a lot of modern cars, because I can't afford modern cars. I'm assuming the software is pretty smooth, though, right? Got a Android Auto in my car, it is so freaking laggy. I have a first-gen Tesla, like a 2017 Model 3, which is like the first... Or is it 2018? Might be 2018. Whatever the first year in Canada is, that's what my car is. So it is on the older side. Like it's feeling a little bit sluggier than it kind of should. Pocket Cast is still my favorite Android Podcast app. Not sure if it's on iOS. I think I used to use Pocket Cast, but the issue is it's not in the Tesla, and I pay for the fucking monthly data plan on my Tesla, so I should probably use it. I don't like using my phone. That's another thing. I don't like using my phone for car stuff because I hate having to pull it out every time. I just want my commute to be fucking beep beep, not think about anything. It's probably why I'm falling asleep because it's so dead easy right now. Okay, that Leaf looks pretty good, I think. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. No heat pump? No heat pump. Pre-heat pump. How'd you end up with that Tesla, Reese? What happened, man? What happened, man? I needed a cheaper commuter. Gas is extremely expensive in Canada. So I got that one because I got it for like 32,000. Something like that. 28,000? I think I got it for 28,000. I got it for 28,000. I got the Forester for 32,000. So it's like it was the cheapest electric car. That was like still good. Also, Reese, there is a F-load of browser-based things for Tesla, just no vid, but podcasts, etc. Yes, but the fucking browser sucks, bro. At least in my model, it's very slow. There's wireless Android Auto CarPlay for that. Not for my Tesla, at least. Oh, you're saying for other cars? Yeah. You can also use a TeamViewer setup to listen to your home network music. You're on an Atom, yeah. Yeah, it's an old one. Next time you see me, just check out my Ryzen Tesla, just to see how much of an improvement it is. I don't know how much better it is. Yeah, we should compare. I'm curious. 07. Yeah, it's a little slow. I guess it's honestly it's fine, you know? It is fine. But it's feeling a little delayed. A little bit delayed. But I also got like a dual motor with speed boost package, so there's trade-offs, you know. Ads ended and all I heard was we should compare. Sus. Listen, just a couple of guys comparing their processors, you know. Don't mind us. Don't mind us. I drove both. Adam is hard bad. Hard bad. So was the FSD on Gen 1 highway? The full self-driving. Yeah. Yeah, full self-driving is a little rough. For sure. But I don't use the full self-driving. Can't afford that shit. Won't afford that shit. But the general experience is fine. It's fine. Do I have complaints? Of course. Are they fine? Yes. All I do in my car is listen to podcasts and music anyway, so. And then the maps are still totally fine. No major lag from the maps. Which would fucking kill me, so. I drove a Taycan once. It was the most amazing thing. I can't bring myself to spend that much on a car and it'll depreciate like a rock. I mean, just buy one that's already depreciated. Linus is depreciated like fucking crazy, but he still enjoys it. Personally, I think if you got the Tesla for $28K, that's great. Yeah, you don't get the cool car experience. You get a great commuter. It is genuinely the best commuter in the world, bar none. Is it a cool car? Fuck no. But it is very fast. It is extremely quick. And I utilize every single fucking bit of torque that it gives me. But I do very much miss the cool car, having a cool car. One day we'll get it back. One of these days. Yeah, I do miss car culture and like being in the fucking scene and buying mods and all that sort of stuff. I genuinely do miss that. Stream has just got to really take off for me to buy a fun car, and then I can stream car stuff, guys. Come on, think about it. It is a great appliance, yeah. Yeah, but they'll keep depreciating. Honestly, I don't even know if they will depreciate any. Well, they will depreciate a little bit more, but I don't know if they'll depreciate that much more than they already have. You know, that's true. Depreciation still happens on newer cars. I have HW3 Highway 3. Oh my God, Rebecca scared the fuck out of me. Jesus. I have HW drove 1,700 miles, pretty much perfect. Go Home had multiple stupid issues. I've driven Highway 4 a ton. But, I see. Highway 3. Oh, I see. Highway 4 a ton. Still better, but we're far away from real autonomous. Wait, no. What is HW? Okay, I don't know what HW3 and 4 is. But we're so far away from the real autonomous cars I dreamt of. But still, it's an assist. I agree. Hardware 3 and 4. Hardware 3. Got it. Buy something cheap as a project car for a hobby. I have nowhere to store it. I live in an apartment. That's what I did, yeah. Just put a $10,000 sub goal on the screen, call it STI. I think Tesla hate it so forced. Tesla hate is so forced. Apart from Elon, that hate is fair, yep. It's a completely different use case from other cars. Agreed 100%. As an owner of a Tesla, agreed 100%. The hate is definitely forced. But yeah, it is because it's affiliated with Elon, which is completely understandable. That guy stinks. Okay, I think we're almost done here. Okay, I think we just clean it up a little bit. I gotta trim the edges a bit, but I'll do that off camera. I'm not too worried about that right now. Let's just get all this excess fuzz off. Metal Gear Solid. This is Metal Gear Solid. Couldn't agree more. I wouldn't want to know about most CEOs/owners' views. Needless to say, a lot of great people work for Tesla, just like every other brand. Just like every other everything ever, right? There's a lot of hate for. It's fine to hate Trump. It's fine to hate. Fuck it, literally any CEO. It's fine to hate Linus, but like there are so many great people that work for these various companies. And like it's not their fucking fault, bro. They're just trying to make a living, and like maybe these people pay well or whatever. You know what I mean? Often they don't, but maybe they do. And like, yeah, the hate is unwarranted a lot of the time. But CEOs all suck, bro. CEOs are just fucking shit people. That's why they're CEOs of big companies. Not every CEO, but like of giant companies, you know. Okay, I gotta do a little more cleaning up around the edges and stuff, and like, there's a couple little small details, but generally speaking, I would say that's pretty well done. Like all this hairiness up here, I'll cut that away, but yeah. That does Terran like? No, actually no. Terran's chill as hell. Terran is actually chill as hell. I can say that with confidence. He's a businessman, you know. He's a businessman, but he's a chill businessman. We like Terran. I'm not using superchargers. I would just get any other electric car. You're not using superchargers. Buying a used third party and not using superchargers or any service doesn't. Hey, buying a Tesla still puts money into his pocket and it inches him closer to his 1 trillion bonus. True. That is true. That is unfortunately true, you know. I get that. I know. But again, what the fuck do you do, man? I don't know. Yeah, but if everyone has that mindset, then people will start going to other billionaires, inching them closer to the 1 trillion mark. He's made a good product, and I commend him for that. I don't commend him for that, but I do. I don't even know if he's made a good product. His company has made a good product. I met the CEO of the last big Fortune 500 company I worked for. He was pretty down to earth, even for earning $14 million a year or whatever crazy salary with benefits and other things he was on. Yeah, people be fucking crazy, man. The black outline not being around the entire outside just kills you. It's if you look here, let me show you the original image. There's a reason for it. Maybe you saw it. Where do I have it? I don't have it. So this is the original image. This is the original image, and you can see there's like little gaps in the outline here. And I'll make them a little more obvious when I'm done the oh, actually there's supposed to be a gap over here that I didn't do. Anyway. But yeah, you can see there's gaps in like the outline of the original image. So it was on purpose. The auto steer older gens like free FSD, the overall free OTAs versus other brands. I don't know. I've driven a bunch of EVs and I'm a bit biased to mine, but to each their own. The best EV I've ever driven is still the Tesla, unfortunately. I've driven a few thanks to work. But the Tesla was honestly it just drove the best. It's just the truth. How chill is he? If you can't say an example, then you're lying. No, like we have lunch. We have like team lunches with Terran every quarter, and he just like listens to us. He just like, you know, if we have any complaints or have any questions or whatever, we just have lunch with him, and he's chill as hell. I feel like I have like a pimple here, but it's just itchy. It's just itchy on the side of my nose. Reese, we won both our games. Okay, thanks, Rebecca. Hey, good job, Rebecca. It looks like a giant tooth. Oh, the gaps are accepted now? Oh, that's good. It looks like a giant tooth. He does look a bit tooth-like, yeah. You're not wrong. I won't deny that. It does look a bit tooth-like.
I love it when you talk to her.
Thank you for the follow, Short Gal Sewing. Thank you. Rebecca is a Brand Sando fan. Brando Sando. What the hell is Brando Sando? Brando Sando. You're welcome. Thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, okay. Well, that's it. Well, like I said, I'll trim the outside a little bit more so it's a little bit cleaner. Rebecca is a real streamer. This is just the fill-in teacher. True. This was just the starting soon screen for the past 2.5 hours. Okay, there's a lot of shit floating around my room. I would love to... Brandon. A Brandon Sando fan. I don't know what the heck Brandon Sando is. Q Project, thank you, Short Gal. This is, Hachiware? Question mark? It's for... Somebody's buying it. I don't know. Some Japanese, comic manga character. I don't know. I actually don't know. But he's cute. Brandon Sanderson. Okay. Absolutely no idea who that is. No idea. Got to ride it in the Tesla Model Y when we caught an Uber one time. I found it a cool experience since I hadn't been in one before. But the full sunroof was awesome. The full sunroof is cool. Can you look him up, Reese, so I confirm he's a fan? She's a fan. I guarantee you'll have no idea who Brendan Sanderson is. What was I saying? Oh, the Model Ys have a cheaper interior, I found, than the Models threes and other such things. Who the fuck is Brandon? Oh. I'm assuming because it's Mistborn, there's something there. Brandon Sanderson. Mistborn! Yo! Hey, Mistborn! Rebecca has probably never heard of this man. Or this book. Okay, I can't zoom in. Lovely. I guarantee you she... Are you guys looking at this? I don't really care. I guarantee you she has never seen this book in her life. That is funny, though. I too thought he was a baseball player. I hate Tesla Ubers. Always accelerate and brake too hard. That's because of the self-drive, or like the lane assisted driving, whatever. It is extremely aggressive and stopping. Whatever. It is extremely aggressive in its driving for some reason. Driving an EV would be a whole new experience. I'll get to try it sometime. Driving EVs actually feels amazing. It is actually great. My name is just Misty, is our cat, and she was born at some point. So true. Same, I hope you do too. As an auto enthusiast PC nerd, I just love the idea of tuning, etc. 100%. No, I thoroughly... I still love a combustion engine. I still love the experience of driving a tuner car, you know. I love modifying cars. I love the satisfaction you get when it's all done after you just busted your knuckles for fucking half the day or whatever, or sometimes multiple days in a row. But the ease of use and just turn off your brain, get to work, extremely crazy fast acceleration of the Tesla is very nice. Nice is the word I'll use. It's very nice. It's just shut off your brain fun kind of thing. I find like if you're driving like a manual STI or something like that, you're kind of working for your fun in a fun way. It's fun, but it is work to drive the car. And that's part of the experience. It's part of the fun. But the Tesla, like Lino said, it's a fantastic appliance. And it does exactly what you need it to do. He said fun too many times. True. They're catching on. Okay. Let me go to the screen. It's 9:30. I don't got much time left, but I don't know what else I'm going to do for the rest of the night here. I got too deep on my immobilizer on my Cayenne. Was flashing my own code onto the body control module from a Russian forum. I gave up and paid someone in the U.S. to fix it. Holy shit. Yeah, that's getting deep. That's getting a little deeper than I ever got. I definitely flashed some tunes, but we had a friend who was actually into tuning. So he would tune a couple of our cars kind of thing. But I never got into the actually modifying the ECUs and stuff. I wasn't ready to lose my car for weeks at a time if I bricked my ECU or whatever. A tuna car. No quest. Oh shit, gotta go to sleep. Yeah, pretty soon here. Depends on what you want for it. My friend loves driving manual, so we got a manual. For me, I don't want to deal with that every time I drive somewhere, so I drive an auto. I drove a manual for... How many years? What age do you get your license? 16? 16 until 28 or so. So however many years... 12 years. That's 12 years. I drove a manual for 12 years. I grew up on a manual, and then I love manual. But it does suck for commuting. It sucks cheese for commuting. But it's all part of the fun. Yeah, doing it every day does kind of suck, but it's also you kind of get used to it. It's just second nature eventually. You had a Pontiac G8. I really wanted a G8 GT actually at one point in my life. Did a delete on the displacement on demand, cold air intake, exhaust, headers, and a tune. It had roughly 380 to the wheels. My Model Y long range has 385 to 450 perfect info. Now I dream of getting this Model Y to 200,000 plus miles and tuning the shit out of it. So I've got the Model 3 dual motor with acceleration package. So I think it was estimated at around 500 horsepower on straight line acceleration. That's pretty fun with however much fucking torque it's got, 800 foot-pounds of torque or whatever. Especially in the city. It's very cool. Anyway, enough about fucking electric cars, you know? You've got the garlic crusher again. It's always chilling here. I just like to spin it on my finger. Okay, we got a half hour. We have half hour. What do we do? Maybe I just end it. We've had a good time. We finished a rug. Maybe we'll go raid somebody with as many viewers. Spheno's on. Let's fucking raid Spheno, bro.
I can't believe I managed to kill one of them.
He's chilling with fucking three viewers. Let's fucking raid Spheno, boys. Dance party. If my trans wouldn't have blown on the G8, I'd still be driving it. I really liked the G8. Were you ever aware of was it ZZT? Lino. What was the Cobalt people that made stuff for Pontiacs? They made a bunch of stuff for the yeah, you did? We were heavily in contact with ZZT. I think it's ZZT. That's what I can look it up. I have a computer. ZZT. ZZ Performance. Oh, ZZP. ZZP. Okay. Yeah. We were heavily in contact with them. We actually worked with... You bought a few things. What the fuck was the owner's name, Lino? We were in contact with the fucking owner of ZZP so much. We did like a group... we did a group order for the rear sway bars. I remember that. And then we like helped him... Like, we argued with him about developing something. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, that's a throwback right there. ZZP. I remember them. Anyway, okay, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching me shave this bad boy right here. This bad little boy right here. Look at him. So nice. Let's go, Raiders. All right, let's go raid fucking Spheno, dude. He deserves it. We love Spheno. Have a great day / night, everybody. So true. Great Tuft. I agreed. / raid. Spheno. We love Spheno. Banger song to end on. So true. It's getting the fucking hype. Getting hyped for fucking Spheno, dude. Do you like this shorter stream? I usually go to like 10:30, but I want to raid Spheno. Maybe I can get some sleep tonight. That's a crazy thought. Bye-bye. Love you. Kisses. No, wait. I gotta send it first. We got a few minutes. We have 9 seconds. We'll just sit here. Just sit here for a little bit here. Okay, all right, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you back on Sunday. We'll do something. I don't know what. We'll figure it out. Love you. Kisses. Toodaloo. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Does it work? Does it work?